All right, we back. Welcome back. All right.
Time to get the job done. Sorry for the late start. You know it's early. And it seems it's always something. get rolling. Roll. Or at least the merged over. I thought they had merged over. Interesting one, y'all. Well, we managed to get out of, well, we did a lot of work yesterday. I was fortunate to get off at 3:30. Well, technically cleared the floor. Did so many work. 3 carts of rewash. But there was other parts being brought in, so it didn't matter. Still probably gonna have a whole lot of work anyway. So it probably didn't matter. So COO think he's real smart by giving us all that work instead of getting other folks that come in there and do the work. Crazy. But it's the way these jobs are. It's functional. They want you to take up their slack. Because they don't know what people are. It's sad, but that's what it is. Yeah, but we're gonna try to finish this run. I've been on this game in a minute, so this is a 145 beta. It's also a Euro Truck Simulator 2. And it makes sense when you're reading the same game over and over again, so you need to get into something else. Trust me, I didn't forget about Snow Runner, so Snow Runner will definitely be on the next list of and that everything is well as far as I know. I mean, I'm sort of what the heck? No, I'm all over the place, but dang. You know, I was all over the place like that. Got my lights on my truck, so that's good. Got my little driving lights finally. Had to drill holes, took the other ones out because they were bad. And, you know how it goes. Delayed. So I don't want my lawnmower that I've been working on. So got a chance to cut a little grass with it just on the sea. There's some shrubbery or whatever, grass or whatever you want to call it. Backyard, so they can use it on that. It out for longer, it's just bad that you could run a machine without actually doing anything. And there's little jets. Jets are they're very fine, you know. And you gotta clean this stuff up. If you don't, then it's just gonna be all bad. But some people, you know, they don't mind buying new equipment. Sore, but you know, it comes with the territory. I'm down to work, so I think I sort of got things accomplished a little bit. Try to get some daylight going, even though I can just do it from here. Technically, I could have just went on ahead and did this. Wow, it's daylight time. Yep. Every day. I mean, every week. Just like big old players. I mean, big old amphitheater. Oh, I forgot to do something. Give me a minute. I forgot. Should have went on ahead and I want to show how we're going to stream off other page. I might as well do it because I'm paying for it anyway, so it don't even matter. I'm paying for it anyway, so I might as well go ahead and do it. It's the whole point of the money I'm paying now. Technically speed, and that's why you hear that deep, technically over speed. I got a lot of ground to cover, so I can do a lot in a small amount of time. Trying to get results to that. So I'm still doing the same run, and unfortunately. A lot of the trips in Euro truck can be very, very long, very long-winded. So just a couple projects done, many more projects to go. Tanker had been in here for a minute. I don't remember it being something different. You know that our fifth wheel is supposed to be more top of the line. Let's see if I can can go into one of our trucks that we already have and see if they actually allow us to see if we can change that. No, that ain't the new fifth wheel, is it? I can't tell. It looks like the same fifth wheel. I don't know. We're talking about refunding parts. Let's see if we can change them outside. So I don't know. Maybe it hasn't came out yet. Oh well. It shows up at least changed the fifth wheels. That was part of the open beta. Maybe it has to update again. Well, that would have been something new. I would have been able to show you. I don't see anything other than what we have already. Let's see. Yeah, I can't show y'all anything right now, so let's keep on proceeding. Now you got the rain sensor wiper. Have that. See that. I think it's supposed to be a new trailer in here. I think I had to show that off. I guess I'm not sure. Being split between a couple platforms, updating as all these updates. It's hard to keep up with. So try to do what we can. Merging over. Construction over down. One of my players finally leveled up. A lot of ground to cover. Let's see. We only at 27%. 27.87% unlocked. So that's not too bad. Many other little areas we haven't covered. Which is probably going to take me a long time to do that. But that's why we sort of trying to use the runs, the X-Men, help us discover more in the map, things like that. Other than that, no, we can. Man, what the heck is that? It's gotta be within the mod. I know it's gotta be within the mod. I don't understand it. I don't remember who hit me in the back. There's nothing behind me. So I don't know how the truck is getting damaged. It's weird. That's definitely weird. As long as the loads don't get tore, the truck is getting hit. Now I do probably have. Let me see. Let me see if I have the camera. There's a camera mode in here that you have to be care of. That's not on either. Okay, the physical camera movement. Okay, let me turn that off. I'll turn that up. That's supposed to be a new feature right there. So normally I had a rotation on and half. So we're gonna see how that works. Since I'm using the tracker, alright, it doesn't make sense to myself. That's a dog right now. Too much. I just closed that one all the way up. It's okay. So I'm still confused about this copyright stuff. Now I had posted in the title that I don't own the rights to the music being played. So I don't know why they keep trying to get me with that, and I already just educated y'all that I don't own rights. So if I'm using it, I'm educating you on what I can do, what I can't. So what's the problem? I don't know. On this stream, I'm just gonna not play any music today, just to see if I get another spot or get another question, whatever. Oh, man, this streaming stuff is hard. I guess I'm supposed to stay quiet and not create any noise. This is, you get boring. I mean, I'm just being honest. It gets boring. Whoa. I didn't even know I was supposed to be getting over, and I got over anyway, so that worked out. Alright, got 16 hours to 20 minutes on this line. 1,173 kilometers to go. So technically we have in real time 51 minutes. Very interesting. It's like all the roads over here are just so long. Pay attention. Merge over fast. You miss your exit. And you miss that exit, boy, you're in trouble. And sometimes it's just best to stay off to the left. As you can. said in the last stream, I had an opportunity to look into a mod that actually is supposed to allow you to get loads for the freight. Okay, speed violation. Now the truck's starting to break down. So I was looking at it. Now I guess it's supposed to be for ATS as well as ETS too. So I guess if you split it down, it's $5 a piece for each mod. So, but the thing about it is language barrier, because I think they're from Portuguese. They're Portuguese, I guess. And a lot of this stuff I can't really, it's jargon to me. No disrespect, but it's just I can't understand. So, I did use the Google Translator to see exactly what he was talking about. Now he does allow you to, he does make sure, and I guess that may be because of the pricing, he makes sure that you are educated, well educated on the options that you do have in the mod. One of the mod I got off Steam Workshop. When I did inquire about that information, he said, well, I have a paid mod that I could sell you, to help you get loads that you want. So I'm like, okay, well, it's the language barrier. So, but when I was looking at the information, I guess there you go. It's a little bit more difficult than what I thought, because I can't read. The Google Translator only translates so much. It just only translates so much. So sometimes you may have to pay. You may have to have somebody else pay for it. Do you give them the difference? If they can understand the language and things of that nature, then you go in half. Put your little money, put somebody else's money, then you get whatever you need to get. In some cases, but you can't do that with everything, because with some of these paid mods, they expect everybody to be their own individual. So you can't just pay, within the team of people paying for one mod. That's not gonna fly. So they're trying to run a business according to what they're telling me, according to their sites and stuff like that. So it's fair because it's business. This is business. So I can't expect nothing less. But in the same breath, people don't have the same funds as they used to. Everything is skyrocketed. I just got through paying for some Freon for my van, which I was going to try to recharge it again, find out what the leak was. Maybe it was the leak. But I changed all the lines. I changed the compressor, changed the condenser, changed the evaporator. The evaporator was so clogged up it didn't even make any sense. And changed one of the lines. All that stuff cost me a lot of money. And on top of the Freon. The Freon, I bought Tall Can and had all the additives and all the good, goodies in it to help me recharge the system. Now, mind you that it's supposed to be a dual system. The back is deactivated because there's no plumbing for the back. So now I was inquiring about trying to get the rear plumbing together, but when I started inquiring about it, I could never get. When you're dealing with older cars, it's hard to get parts. It's just hard to get parts and stuff. I'm crashing. So it's just a bad time. To be buying stuff. So it ran I had problems with it, trying to get it to charge, and it was charging slow, and then finally I got it to charge. Finally, then once one hot day that it just went out. So evidently the pressure was too much for the system on whatever. One of my old pipes actually went out. So I don't know if it's attached to the one that actually connects to the condenser, or it's the one that actually, between the condenser and the compressor, or what, or my block off. So I had to put a block off so I could actually still utilize the back if I actually came across the pipe, because all that piping has to be replaced. Plus, in the back, you're supposed to have a dryer back there. Plus, the evaporator could be bad, and it's a dual unit. I mean, it's a hybrid, which it comes with. Well, when it comes down to hybrid, and I'm just using that terminology, it's technically a dual unit. So that means instead of you just having the evaporator by itself, because it's an aftermarket and it's a conversion. So if you have conversion vehicles, be mindful of who actually manufactures, because a lot of times they go off the grid, or they go out of business. So everything in the back is Gladiator by Gava, which is out of Elkhart, Indiana, which they don't exist no more. They made buses. They deal with buses for a time. I don't know if they still in business still. So they did that conversion in '96, which the truck was naked. It didn't have anything in it. It was, it was like a cargo van. So when they put the stuff in it, we definitely get to the shop, checking the light on and everything. Everything, and I learned that with the buses that I was driving. I really learned that with the buses. As much as I've been doing with mechanics, I really learned a whole lot when I was driving those buses, because you'd be surprised they create all kinds of plumbing in those buses. Because everything, we say the average bus is a Ford Ecoline, E450, okay, which is considered could be 1.5 tons, because you got 150, you got 250, 350, 450, 550, and you even got 650 and 750. So, but between the 150 and the 450, the 450 is the dually, extended, it's got the extended chassis, similar to this. It's built on a frame just like similar to what we drive here, a straight truck, okay. But in the, I guess in Europe or in foreign countries, they call it a rigid truck. So that's what they call it, rigid. I don't know. I mean, that's something that they come up with. So, so that bus has so much problem with the rear air, it just didn't make any sense, because it's by carrier in the back. So everything that was in the rear behind, because it was a cutaway. So technically, cutaways, now when they transport cutaways, normally just the cabin, just the front part where the seat is, the dashboard, part of the floor, and that's it. That's in the front. Everything from the motor, transmission, forward is there. Okay. Everything in the back is nothing but chassis. So they have to go to a third party company that do conversion. So they would actually add the back end to the vehicle, to the bus. So to make it a bus. So it's a bus attachment that goes in the back. They seal it off. They put, and everything in the back is aftermarket. That's why when you buy conversion vans, it's I had 2 companies actually put my van together, and that's the same with anything else. So a lot of times when you think you just got, I got me a Ford, I got me a Chevy, I got a Chrysler, whatever it is, you don't have everything what you think. So when you're dealing with these conversion vans, normally they are aftermarket. They're shipped out from the dealer, and they're taken off the grid, off the main line, and they're taken into another facility to be converted over. Now, in my not too far from where I am, which is on the west side, there's a place called Roman Chariot. Roman Chariot did a lot of the conversions. So they did mock tops, they did leather seats, custom wheels, all that stuff. Now I don't know. I think they still exist, but a lot of that stuff the dealer does now. They actually, you can actually create a package of what you want with a car now, or truck, or whatever vehicle you're driving or you're interested in. You don't have to go through all the the politics in regards to what you want. You can have special rim ordered. You can have a sound system ordered. You can have everything you want. You have it customized through and through. I remember when I was working downtown, we had valeted a van. Something to my no, it wasn't like that. It was an Ecoline 350. Now, come to find out, it was a 15 passenger, technically a 15 passenger conversion. So it was a lawyer that actually owned it, and he was wheelchair accessible. I mean, it was wheelchair accessible. I didn't know it was wheelchair accessible until I started dealing with it. So he had, the exclusive stuff. That thing had to be 100,000 easy. It was over 100,000 because a lot of your wheelchair accessible vehicles are $40,000, $50,000. On top of, I'm talking about, we say 30,000, and you got another 20,000 worth of equipment. So he had like a specialized radio in there. He had the whole 9 yards, and I think it was like his vehicle for his kids. You gotta get over. So it was just so funny how you can go to the dealer. You can get. That's why you can get these exclusive colors. You can go with instead of a regular brown, you can go with peanut butter brown or Reese's Cup brown, and that's custom. But the thing about it is, once something happens to that car where it gets scratched or get damaged, then you got to pay extra money to get that thing repainted or get it fixed or whatever, because so that you just ain't getting out of paying for something. Then back to the story about the air conditioning being redone. So wife go to Walmart, went to Walmart, had her get some stop leak, which I already have technically some stuff already in it. And I need to find out why it's leaked. And we just crashed. Again. You need to do it that way. So I'm gonna go on ahead and have them pulling me in. So come to find out, the same Freon that I used to pay $4 for the Freon for the 12-ounce cans, $8 for the can now. Yeah, everything in the skyrocket, everything is inflated. Wow, what the heck just happened? Wow. Okay then, that's interesting.
Never mind. I'll find it. Rerouting. Recomputing.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, let's find a new route. Finding, recomputing. Never mind. Okay, let's recompute. Finding a new route.
Wow.
Rerouting.
Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to for the port here. Dang, they told him a truck and everything.
Okay, find rerouting. Okay, never mind. Finding a new route. Okay, let's find recompute.
Now you see why I record.
Okay, let's find it.
This is why I record, because a lot of this stuff, I never had anything like this happen.
A new route.
Go on ahead and take a picture of that. laughs.
Never mind. Reroute.
Alright, shut up. You're talking too much now, lady. You're talking too much. Shut up.
Never mind. Reroute.
I wish you'd be quiet. You're talking too much. Oh, goodness gracious. GPS. Alright. Okay, control F9. Wow. What the heck? Wow. Why is this truck keep getting towed up like this? This is crazy. Okay. Can we come off the curb? I guess not. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Let's try this again. I'm right there, ain't I? Okay. Now, I'm going to try this again. Okay, control. Make sure I turn this way so we don't get caught in that one. Okay. Wow. That is insane. We done towed the truck up. And we done towed the load up. Load is dead. Oh, the load, what? The load's still there. It's still at 0%. That's crazy. Okay, well, let's get the truck fixed. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Let's see, we got the engine damage, which is 18,600 euros. That's 100%. So the engine is shot. Transmission, 34%. 3,448 euros, which is 34%. Okay, then the chassis is 100% because it did a tailspin in the air. So that's 95,000 euros. So technically the truck is total, you know, but they're gonna fix it anyway, so I'm gonna let them fix it. The cabin, 91%. So it's 14,968 euros. Okay, wheels, 19%, 2,275, and then we don't have no trailer, but the wheels at 2%, which is 10 euros. So technically, a total damage, truck damage, 134,291, and trailer damage, which is the damage to the load, because that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with an invisible trailer. Sorry for that, y'all. Getting hoarse. All this talking, extra talking. So they gonna make me pay 100. Dang, they ain't even got co-insurance. The co-insurance don't even cover me. Wow, they want me to. They like, y'all, you done told this truck, so we gonna make you pay for all of it. Well, luckily I'm sitting on 4 million euros right here. Luckily, so that made that disappear. So this is what this is. This is the Scania P Highline, which is the P series, A4 chassis. Well, this is T with, so it's got 2 steer axles. Well, technically 3 steer axles, because I can hook a trailer up to this, and then I can still, you know. But because I'm using a load mod, not the load mod that I want to have, but one that I'm using right now. I'm able to add a load in here. 450 horses, which is 331 kilowatts. Engine torque is 1,733 foot-pounds.
which is 2,000, and this is metric. So this is 2,350 Newton meters. I didn't even know what Newton meters were until I started getting into foot pounds. So when you're dealing with torque, if you're dealing with torque ranges, that's the metric part of the metric side of torque. So if you got foot pounds is just the what is that? The imperial. I think that's the imperial scale, and the Newton meters is, what is that? That is metric. So at 900 RPM, that's what I like about Euro Truck, because everything that has to do with the other side of the world is there. Even Canada, they deal with Newton meters. They deal with Newton meters. They deal with what else? They deal with metric, kilometers. You know, everything is different. Meters, centimeters. You know, everything's metric. So let's see. The gearbox is the GRS 905 for even my fuel tank is liters. So instead of gallons, it's 1,400 liters. Okay. My what is it? What is that called? Oh, invisible trailer is the BDF Max Loaner, which is invisible. It's a single trailer, refrigerated, and the body length is internal is 7.82 meters. The body width internal is 2.48 meters, and the body height is internal. So instead of feet, they deal with meters. So like I said, 2.65 meters, and the tare weight is actually for the trailer is, because it's not a heavy trailer. Now I can make the trailer where this truck is loaded. You know, I can actually, if the mod is open, I can actually turn that until, well, that's the empty weight. So 158 pounds according to the weight, which your average trailer is normally, it's more than 100 pounds. It's, let's say, about maybe 700 pounds. You know, so axle counts is 2 axles. No steerable axles, no liftable axles. Total length is 6.30 meters. So that's what I'm driving, you know. And since I got this is the Scania that they didn't, not too long ago, a couple years ago, actually released it, you know. So I don't know if they actually going to come out with any new trucks or not, but this is the truck that we have. So got that repaired. I do have some other trucks here. I can go in here and change up stuff because, just like I said, it's invisible, so you can't see it. See? So that's how they actually made an invisible trailer, you know, because you still have to have a base trailer to be able to create the whole mirage of the truck having a load on it, you know. Which, just like I said, I may add to that, because I technically want the truck to really feel like it's got some weight in it, you know. Even though it's empty, you know. I don't know what that scenario was all about. That was crazy how that truck was flipping all over the place. But it is what it is. All right, and we need to go to bed. So should be a place here we can go to bed, I guess. What is that? Is that a bus stop? Wait a minute. I know that's not a bus stop. Yeah, I know that can't be a bus stop. Let me see what that is here. I'm starting to see some interesting stuff in here. I know Truckers AP has where you can drive buses. Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. I can't move. So now I'm gonna have to. This is why I have this unlocked, because it's always something not complete. It's always something not complete. Okay. So it shouldn't drop too hard.
Never mind. Find a new route.
And you want to be down on the ground too far, because sometimes thing gets stuck in the ground. So wow. Now you see what happens when you're tired? You go right, it goes right into the black mode. And I got air pressure problem. So now I gotta wait until my air pressure build up. It's at 30% PSI. So that's why you see it's flashing. So now I gotta let it build up. I don't know what the. And that's why it's pinging, because air pressure is low. So we gotta wait until the air pressure build up. We're at 39 PSI right now. Boost it up a little bit. And now I'm going to up to end up higher. Air in these tanks. Now this is what I like about this, because now you actually simulate real stuff going on. Probably at 65. I don't know. I know American is 65. It'll be 90. Let's see. Okay, 70 psi is where it actually activates. Okay, now I can use my brakes, because it would go in, would definitely lock out where you can't use the brakes. Okay, so this is a job here. Let's see. So maybe we lost our job. Yeah, I think we lost our job. That might have been an external contract. Okay, so that's 6 hours. I like that. So 6 hours. Okay, medical equipment. Let's see if we can get that. That's 2 tons. And that's 14,257 euros, which is technically $30. No, it's not $30. It's 30.15 euros. I mean, this is how they say it. I mean, I mean, correct me if I'm thinking wrong. Oh, I still got a load. So they want me to still complete that load. Okay, all right, then we'll see. Y'all keep on trying to tell me that I'm supposed to complete it, and then y'all still messing me over. You know? Oh, my brake went out again. Wow. Uh-oh, about to crash again. I need to hurry up and go to bed. That's interesting to see a bus. Maybe we gonna be driving buses. I don't know. We'll see. You never know what SCS got up their sleeve. I got a chance to go into they live stream on Facebook. Not Facebook. I mean on YouTube, I meant. So it was cool. You know, I said my hello. I don't know if they actually really knew that I was actually streaming and a person that played the game. So I don't know. But you know,
keep left,
and then there was so many of us coming in there. So they probably couldn't tell the difference unless they go back through the stream. Uh-oh, we got to crash again. Wow. Man, this is crazy. And the cops got me. Dang. Okay. Sorry for that. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you use that feature. Yeah, when you want to say, okay, I want to go to do the sleep. You sure you want to do the sleep? They charge you $200 extra. Well, I don't know how much it is on here because I know American Truck Simulator is $200 each infraction. I have to look into that, probably into the console and find out exactly what it was. Ooh, we just missed our turn. I got a hotel right there. A little ambulance. That'd be something nice to haul. Okay, my brakes don't. These brakes are going out fast. Let's see what the heck is going on. There's something dragging. Might be the load. Got to crash again. Look at, yep, 160-year-old. So my brakes keep going out. That's so weird. Lift these axles to see something's dragging somewhere. It may be the what's the name? Because a couple say my other. I was playing ATS yesterday, and for some reason I was driving a bus just like I'm driving. I mean a straight truck, but I was picking up passengers. For some reason the thing wasn't working right. It's like they wouldn't allow me to drop off. Alright, you know I gotta go to bed. You see I'm dozing off already. They about to make me crash. See, and I crashed again. Alright. Let's get some rest. I might end up cutting that feature off. It's getting to be irritating. I can't get nothing done. It's gonna be messing giggles. That's exactly because we never gonna get the run done at all. Let me see something. My sure my pedals are doing right. Now I do have this stuff activated. This stuff hasn't been activated yet, which I don't know what the hold up is. Well, I put something in here and you're not allowing us to use it. Okay, that's the accelerator. That's the brakes. Brakes work. Clutch. Clutch works. Clutch range. Steering. That works too, so I don't know. Ooh, boy, sorry. I don't know. I mean, I try to get an early start on this stuff because, after I leave from, church and whatnot, I won't feel like doing nothing. That's why I did what I did yesterday because I figured I still had enough energy to keep going to kind of, because I had myself all wild up to get the work done. So that was mainly what I was trying to do. So we technically was trying to get out at 3:30. A lot of people wanted us to get out of there early. I'm like, y'all got to be out y'all rabbit mind. I need to get my cash. Just getting off early ain't gonna work. Y'all. I mean, you gotta go by. I still do the work. Don't matter to me. So by the time we got technically done, it was time to go. We did the last load, the last few carts, and that was it. So I got my 8 hours. They've been real petty about these little hours now. They already got one person. They got rid of one person. No, they got rid of about 2 or 3 people. I know they got rid of a maintenance guy because he didn't communicate on his radio, which was weird because that place is weird anyway when it comes down to, because everybody got a cell phone, you got internet all through the place because a lot of that stuff runs through internet. Your time cards is under internet. Everything is under the internet. On top of there's so much interference in that place. So I would expect a person to not respond, but if he knew what he was doing, maybe he wanted to get fired. Because a lot of times we get fired so he can go in and get unemployment. I mean, that didn't hurt him. He went on in and just brought his stuff back. He didn't last long. I mean, I was there longer. I've been there longer than he had. And so far, because things are sort of stagnant in my surroundings, that's the only reason why I ain't been probably kicked out of it too. Because they have a point system, and I never heard of. This is the first time I ever heard of a point system where you get points to show up. I mean, if you don't show up, you get a point. If you don't on your scheduled time, you're late, you get a point. If you leave early, you get a point. If you got a doctor note, a lot of times you still get a point. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Then another lady, she called herself, instead of her, because a lot of them was losing hours because everything starts with us, with our, this thing, talk about no remaining. So we going to let y'all cancel this out. I'm gonna keep messing around with that. Y'all gonna cancel that. 12,000 euros, you can have it. It's okay because y'all taking me through too many loops. And I might end up pulling a trader with this because it's just getting to be too much. But back to the story, I think she was actually taking, she was punching out an hour later every day. And you thought they weren't going to crack down on that? Yeah. And that's probably why now, even if you punch in early, we could be punching in 2 minutes early and they still going to round you off at 7 o'clock. 7 to 3:30, that's as far as you go. The only way it calculates even more than that if you are working actual overtime and it has to be approved by the production supervisor. It's a lot. It's a lot. I understand you're running Your linen is mainly for the biggest hospital in Ohio, which I understand. I respect that. That's not a problem. It's just that communication. We fail to communicate. And that's a lot of factors. That ain't just a job. That's everywhere. Social media, your family. We fail to communicate. This is technically the time where a lot of stuff is going on, and if you don't read the book, you'll find out that this is the reason why. Because everything, many is what's cold. It's cold. Everybody's weird. You got people that want to be somebody's boss. They want to micromanage you. They want to try to tell you how this is supposed to be, that's supposed to be, and they don't know how to run their own life. They want to run your life. Anything that they the big savior, but you can't even save somebody else. You gotta save you. You gotta take care of you. And that's just being honest. So, all right, back to the let's see. I have some new mods in here. I'm creeping along. We already over an hour and 12 minutes on all platforms, which is awesome. I'm losing. I mean, I'm not getting enough views on Facebook. I mean, y'all gotta boost this stuff up for me. I'm here doing my thing, trying to keep things moving forward. And if you don't do that, if you don't play your role, then it's okay. It doesn't bother me because that's what pushed me to decide to do other platforms. That's mainly the reason why. Because I seen a lack, and we failed to communicate. I communicated, let people know what we can do and what we can't do. So and I just can't sit here and just be messing around twiddling my thumbs trying to figure out if people really are interested in what I'm doing. I'm not, because I got to keep moving forward. I'm going to keep moving forward. That's why I'm on 4 different platforms. Just being straightforward and blunt as I know how, because I only have so much time to do this kind of stuff. I got a lot on my plate, that I'm trying to fulfill in this time. There's so much going on in the earth, that I don't have time for the craziness. I just don't have it. I don't have the energy. Uh, try to share as much content as I can, but and then also I could be on this side of the. And I've actually had trucks on this side, because technically if you're on the opposite side, then because I know Jamaica, you're on the opposite side. UK or some certain other communities, you're on the opposite side of the road. Instead on the right side, you're on the left side. That's just you're driving down the left side of the street instead of the right side of the street. So I preferred this. I think I don't know if because when I had triple monitors, it was looking all sideways. So that's what pushed me to doing that. So it's okay, you know. And this is one I still haven't figured out yet. I see this, but how you switch the bodies? That's what I don't understand. How do you switch the bodies? Is it a box? I don't know. I really, really don't know. So, but I'm gonna try to run this until another probably close to 40 minutes maybe, because my troops are up, so they're gonna be making noises in the background. So you got to understand that I'm not gonna close my stream off to my personal life, away from my personal life at that aspect. When I have noise in the background, kids making noises, mom may be yelling at the kids. It's gonna be, that's what you're gonna have. Dog may be barking, cat may be meowing, and whatever it is. I'm just being honest. I don't have time to, close up stuff in that note. So, let me see if I can find other mod here. Oh, I gotta look in the mod. So that's the Ford Transit. I was gonna get another one of these, and come to find out it was some kind of issue. So now I can actually haul something with this puppy right here. So the Ridge, what's the name? The package thing I could actually package stuff in here. I don't know if the weight would be accurate. I doubt that, because that's the main reason why I wanted to at least create or edit a mod that will be able to accommodate just like the passengers, because you can put passengers in this, and you can make this van a different van. Let me see if I can make it a different van. And then you see how you got to add all this stuff to it. So some of this stuff is, that's part of the modding part. So yeah, but so so I sacrifice my main platform to actually take my other viewers to my other platforms. So and those that may not be on Facebook, they may be on Twitter, they may be on YouTube, they may be on Twitch, things of that nature. So I'm covering all platforms, like I said, and I kept my promise. Now everybody else has to keep theirs. I put my money where my mouth is. Now I'm just doing what I know to do and put on a good show. And that's all I can do. I can't. I don't know what else anybody's looking for from me, and that's why you have Messenger. You can message me on all platforms. Just like I had somebody message me about a group they was in, and they got kicked. And I didn't understand why they got kicked, but I understood why they got kicked, because they didn't understand that there's rules in place. So if you know this person has rules, the rule is it could be a profile picture. If your profile picture isn't you, then you're hiding behind something else. So normally trolls do that kind of stuff. When you don't want to show your face, you want to just, but in some cases, just like I have avatars over here. So avatar could be a truck, could be whatever picture I have. That's not a profile picture. When you're on Facebook, it's Facebook, not avatar book or emoji book or outside of what Facebook done already told you, because it's Facebook. That's why your face has to be on the profile. I learned that in business. I I had a lot of people, I knew a lot of comrades that actually didn't even understand that part. That you had to have a profile picture so people could see who you are. That's why when you see me streaming on my personal page, you see me. I don't want you to see me, but I had to be open enough for you to see me and understand me. Now I may not have, I got webcams, I'm not using them right now because it is unnecessary. I have the mic. The mic should be necessary. You have other people that are streaming that don't even show their face at all. They speak, they use avatars, they use whatever they want to make the stream more more open for them to be able to, for people to see who they are, you know. And that's all they're doing. And I was gonna make that idea. Instead of put my face up there, I could put an avatar up there, or a person, or animal, whatever, my favorite animal, or croc, whatever. I would have a crocodile there talking, in spite of me. So that's it. Did I ever buy another truck? I don't know. But you can, just like I said, you can customize all this stuff right here. This isn't the one. I think I had already did this one before. I'm sure I had showed all this before. And quiet as kept. A lot of people think that the old Echelines is coming back. This is the new Echeline. The old Echelines are gone. If you see an old Echeline van, box van, I'm surprised they're actually still on the road, because a lot of those trucks are gone. They're gone. This is the new, the new truck. Just like everything else. Everything else is smaller than what it used to be. Why? Because that's just the way it is. Just like you buying. Now you got cars that start at $2,000 that are junk. That's what they are. They're junk. I looked at the truck. I'm not just griping about this stuff or just ranting about this. I'm talking about reality. And like I was saying about everything is inflated. Everything. Gas prices went down a little bit, but it still don't mean nothing. We still technically at the peak of $4 anyway still. So why would I drive around doing more and I'm not making enough to be able to fit the bill to keep my fuel in my vehicle? So why would I go through all that? I'm just being honest. Why would I? It don't even sound logical. It doesn't. Okay, I don't like red. I never liked it red. I can't stand red, so I'm definitely changing the color of that. I just don't like red. That looks different. I could run that. So I'm trying to see if I'm going through these mods, because there's a couple of them that I was supposed to have unlocked, and I'm trying to make sure they're unlocked. Okay, so I know I got that already. And some things is just outdated, This one needs to be modified. I think I drove this already. Oh boy. Yeah, okay. So they supposedly gave us an opportunity to. So I ran this before, because I'm looking for Pacific something. That's what I'm doing. Okay. So these are technically the same truck that I'm running already. Okay. Now, what I was looking for is the same thing across all the trucks. That's what's going on, Mike Man, on Facebook. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I ain't gonna be on here too long. I'm already, over my time, because I got my crew is up. and we got to get ready for the morning. So I just wanted to go ahead and try to get out here and try to get something done before the day is out. Ain't no guarantee that I'm gonna be streaming this evening, so that's why normally if I stream this early, I'm sort of just like you were saying. You was talking about when you were streaming or whatever, that you're trying to figure out you're trying to be creative. You're trying to figure out your niche, and sometimes you have to camp out. You have to be up in the wee hours of the night where the audience is woke because everybody else is asleep. Same as here. I tried to stream as early as I could, without compromising myself because I still have other things to do in the daytime. So, because I'm still driving my vehicle, I'm still have to conduct business. So I have to be coherent, you know, and I don't have time to be sitting in front of the screen all day. Not unless I'm doing some work. Normally, if I'm in front of the screen, I'm showcasing something, I'm helping somebody, I'm educating somebody, I'm helping somebody just like I did in the group. I had forgot that I had showed people how to actually add music files to their stream. Forgot about it. I've done so much content. It's crazy. So much. I got about 1,000 videos on YouTube. 1,000. More than 1,000. So that's a lot of work that I've done, you know, in a small amount of time. I did a lot of work because the thing about it is if you actually prejudge what you post or what you do, then you sort of prejudging your audience. So you just put the content out there. Content is the thing. Just put the content. Just like Facebook. Facebook just wants you creating content. A lot of your platforms, that's all they want. They want you to patronize their customers. Their customers are the ones that actually, if they are a paying customer or not. I'm telling you, I never had I never had a degree in marketing, but I've been in marketing a long time. Just like I've been doing I've done mechanic work for a long time. Never. I went to school, but what did school do for me? It didn't. It was supposed to have set up the basis for me, and it did not. I could have probably did a better job outside of school than I did in school. Same as driving a bus. Same as having my CDL. I didn't go to school. I understand the whole concept. The same company I work for, I can drive their trucks. They want me driving. They want me driving. I've already surpassed. I've already mastered the sort part. I'm already dumping. I've been dumping for the past few months, about a month now. Because we lost the actual main dumper that they had. So now I took that role. Nobody told me to do it. I did it on my own. I made that decision on my own. And so far, no one's taking me off that position because technically you can't touch that position. Why? Because it's a position that no one else wants. So I'm the one that will always take hold to something that nobody else wants. I take the scraps. I'm the one that takes the scraps. I will take the scraps and don't have no problem with it. I don't look for everything being big and spectacular and whatnot. I wanted to try to see if I could format my title screens. That didn't work. I just went on ahead and went live. So strike two. I'm not gonna keep twisting with this stuff all day long because it takes up time that I should have been went live. I should have been live at 5 o'clock in the morning. I didn't go live until about a little after 6, maybe about close to 7 o'clock. Well, it was an hour. Well, I say technically an hour and 30 minutes ago. I should have already did 2 hours already. Normally, my goal is 2.5 hours, and I only got that from another streamer. That's all I did. I just learned from another streamer. I didn't take their customer. Their people, their fan base. I just shared what I do, and they decided to share with me. That's all I do. And and trust me, you're getting a return because if I'm on here sitting here in front of the screen, I'm not just driving. I am educating you as I go. I'm not just on here just crashing the truck. because I have to be able to drive myself. I have to drive for myself. I have people. That's why I posted on I'm streaming on my personal page too. Why? Because I'm helping people understand. Oh, I'm still the legal guy. Yes, I am. I'm still the legal guy. Understand that? Because I know my rights. That's why you see me out here doing what I'm doing. I know how far I can go with this thing. I can technically get legal counsel and find out how far I can take this thing. Just put a new sign on my truck. Another sign, well, technically my wife's sign that went on my other van. It's on that van. Oh, I'm still the legal guy. I mean, am I touching that? Can I still sign membership? Oh, yes, I can. I'm still in place to do it. The only thing that I let go was my e-service. I let that go. So I have to do I have to do actual work, which is if I sign a person up, I have to personally sign a person up. The e-service was for the customers. So I was paying, you know how much I was paying for that? $20 a month. $20 a month. That's a lot of money. $20 a month times 12. Count that. Let that sink in. That's a lot of money. So what was I doing? I was giving out a lot of money and not getting a return. That's why you hear me griping. That's why you hear me rant. Because I have to get a return on my investment. I am investing myself into this. I've always been a gamer since I was yay high. The time I never knew about streaming. I never understood streaming. And technically, I couldn't afford to stream. Yeah. Okay. My mic going in and out. Okay. Well, I'm right in front of it, so I don't know why it's going in and out. But it's probably time. My time probably up. Oh, what's going on? Oh, Willie Williams. What's going on? Willie, Will. What's going on, man? I hear y'all camping out, man. Y'all having fun, man. I wish I was over there where y'all was at. Yeah, y'all camping, man. Y'all did y'all roast some marshmallows? Yeah. I wonder if y'all roasted any marshmallows. I know Tay. Yeah, I know Tay. Yeah, y'all and Tay having a good time. I'm over here going through all kinds of madness. And the only thing on my only outlet is the stream. I'm supposed to be able to go to church and not deal with craziness. Ain't the world enough craziness? You should not have to go to a facility and deal with madness. The same madness that you deal with outside the wall, you should not have to deal with inside the wall. It's the most craziest thing. And then you wonder why people are in a bubble and people don't want to deal with nobody. And it's sad. It's sad. We live in a sad world. But the book has told us that. I normally don't talk about that. Why? Because that's boring. Or everything is misunderstood. Everybody think they got the answer for everything, but they don't. I don't even have the answer. I just read just like you were supposed to read. That's all I do. That's all I do. I read and try to understand my place in this world. And I don't think my place is just to be a robot or be a slave for somebody else or to be merchandise of. I'm just being honest. You know. So I'm technically done with the little run. I mean, the run was a total failure, which is understandable. I mean, technically, I should have been done with the run in the first place. And because I'm in the beta, anything can happen. Just like I said, I like to go into scenarios that everybody else is scared to go into. You know. Yeah, we gonna be getting out of here in a few, and we'll know my ordeal. He probably gonna be they probably been in uh, 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 y'all probably been having more fun than we have. I gotta figure out. I want to drive this thing to see exactly what I can do with this. So I'm gonna switch these trucks and see what I got. And now I may have to change my settings. Now normally it's not supposed to. It's supposed to be wide open, where you can hear everything in the background. And a lot of times I have my mic to a point where, because well, we'll know what I'm talking about. That feedback noise, it'd be a kid being chastised, about their room or whatever. It could be anything going on. So that's another reason why I never really was had my mic open. I've always had it closed off, and I would just show the content. Then I see people rather me talk than not talk. So now you're getting what you want. I mean, I don't know what else you want. So the content's always been there. To doing the work, that's not a problem. It's never been a problem to do the work. Now I got to see if there's an actual trailer that actually, if there's a box that goes on the back of this thing. Now, normally you would find this stuff in the trader mode, in the trader place. So I'm still going to have to. Thanks for the reaction or whatever it is. I see Streamlabs, but you know how that goes. I may have to look on my phone, because I'm live, but it's sort of crazy how this thing actually showcases, and it looked like the game crashed. And that's the thing. See, this is the thing that people don't like. They don't like when they game crash. I don't care about my game crash, because that's what I'm showing people, what the reality of streaming is all about. If you really want to stream, that's like a fisherman. A lot of people fish. They like to fish. They say, okay, well, I fish. If I fish, you gotta love to fish. And if you love to fish, you gonna fish even if you don't catch a bite. You get a bite. If you put your line in the water, you just doing it for the enjoyment. That's all. You're doing it for the enjoyment. So I'm doing this for the enjoyment. I'm enjoying myself. A lot of times I'm working. I'm working hard. I'm always working hard. So, and I try to be open for everybody to see what that's the thing about human beings. We so closed up that and so secretive, or so in our bubble, that we don't we scared to open up. And I'm one that will call you on it. I don't have no problem with call you on it, and still show my face. Why? I'm a teacher. I do that kind of stuff. I have to be able to do that kind of stuff. I don't want to do it, but those are the scenarios that I'm faced with. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's probably my mic probably acting up a little bit. Let me see if I can. I got a short in this cord. Sorry about that. Can you hear me now? Hold on. I'm loud. It's extra loud now. That's probably the cord. Yeah, it's a short in the cord. That's cords. Yeah. Well, this is a aftermarket mic. The mic is good. It's just the cord probably got a short in it for me pulling back and forth on it. I wanna get a different cord. The cord is technically is short. When I bought it, it only it's a special cord that goes in the back of the computer. If you go and buy mic cords, because I bought mic cords because I would deal with audio and video. I mean, audio all the time. You normally have to make sure the mic cord is long enough. And if it's not long enough, you're going to have a short in it. You're going to create a problem for it. So, But don't hesitate, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. All platforms, follow on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, you know about the like and subscribe. If you're on Twitch, you can follow. If you're on my actual personal page, you know, um, it's the same. It's because the difference between my personal page and Facebook gaming is just a lot. It's just a platform that is created for you to game on, and it's technically strictly for that, you know. So, Sean Williams, I don't know who you are. Are you related? You're not related to Willie, are you? I don't know Sean Williams. I knew a Sean Williams. I wonder if that's the same Sean Williams. I went to school with a Sean Williams. He was from Trinidad, and he was from Panama. I gotta find out who you are, or you may be maybe one of my gaming comrades. Yeah, the game something to happen. Okay, the game is doing something. Oh, there it is. It just came back up. My apologies on that, y'all. Yeah, but this is the life of a streamer. This is what they have to deal with. You know, a lot of this stuff don't ever be perfect. Yeah, but I got a couple other ex coworkers that are streaming on Twitch. I don't know their actual name per se, but I'm sure that um, they know how to reach out to the audience, and I think they have became affiliates. That's my goal is to be where I don't have to really um, where really um, when this thing really um, hit the ground running. So yeah, I may have to turn this mic up, but I can hear myself a whole lot. Now I got it up a little louder. Maybe that's probably what it was. I try not to have it too much because the reverb, because I don't have a mixer on here. I'm gonna have to buy a mixer, and I'm gonna have to probably buy another mic cord, and I may end up having to buy another mic too. I just didn't want to. I could have got the Elgato, but because I heard somebody had bought a Elgato and they had to send it back, it's $100 mic. That's what it is, $100. The what is it? There's a ball, crystal ball or blue ball or something like that. That's $50. That's coming out of my pocket just to do what? To do something that I'm not getting money for or getting my full benefit of. So, you know, it's a lot for me to invest in a lot of my stuff, and I already had invested in a lot of my stuff already. So let me see something. I mean, y'all probably ain't seeing the screen that I'm seeing. I'm still waiting on the game to start back up, but I'm technically pretty much over my time anyway. So that's why I just decided to fire it back up anyway, just in case um, we got things going before the stream ended, because I'm only good for about an hour and 40 minutes within this time, and if I don't get out here early enough, then I end up being compromised, you know, with my time. Like I only got another 5 minutes before I gotta get ready to get out of here. So, and this happens every Sunday. I mean, Thursday is a little bit different because I'm off Thursdays. I'm off Sundays on work, but I still have other work, you know, so it doesn't, you know, um, it still doesn't pay off. Oh, okay, now I see my thing starting to show up. My little, I may have to, on my Streamlabs. Just like I said, a lot of this stuff be acting kooky, man. I'm telling you. It's like be acting outdated and stuff. So I'm gonna have to extend my view counter. I didn't want to have it too big, but I'm gonna have it where I can see it, because I can't see it. Let's see if I can extend it out a little bit more. I don't want it covering the whole screen, but I want to be able to see who come in, who go out, and stuff like that. All right. Let's see. All right, the game is still loading up. So that's another reason why you sort of see why I just started talking, because it made sense to start talking when things start acting silly. So a lot of times you have to do that, you know. Let me see if there's any other new loads we have here. And then it looks like my stream is behind on the Restream. Okay. Oh, you supposed to just hit the star thing. I think you can still send stars, but I think it goes into an incurred where it goes in like into a little pocket until I actually get my payout thing straightened out. My payout, I was using I had one bank that I was using, which is more of a prepaid card and it's a chime card. I mean everybody. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. I just put that up there. You know what 50,000, 5,000 is? 5,000 ain't nothing but if you actually look at the stars, stars is only a penny. That's all they are. So if you see a person streaming and it says, "Well, I got 500 stars," 500 stars is just $5. That's all it is. So my goal is to make $50 in stars. That's not a whole lot to do. You know, if people really understand where I'm going. I got another buddy by the name of Henry. He been sending me stars for the longest. Now the thing about it is, I had a dispute with Facebook stating that I'm not receiving stars. Why? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, less than five. Okay, less than 5,000. Okay, then. So I'm gonna have to fix that. So yeah. Turtle just told me about that. So I'll straighten that out. Just hold on to the stars. We'll figure that out. They wasn't crystal clear on how amount the certain amount. Now I did put it where on my. Let me see if I can check something out while I'm on here. Now, see, this is what it takes. No one talks about this. No one. I mean, I would have been trying to fix this, some time ago. I had a couple people come in and tell me. One of my moderators, come in and told me about that, but I didn't know that it won't allow you to send no more than that. I mean, the minimum is 5,000. Okay, so now I understand. So I have to turn down my limit, which is not a problem. I can go right into my Facebook thing, so I can do that real quick. I may not be able to do it right now because I'm streaming now. Because a lot of times when you're streaming, you can't do a whole lot of stuff. Let me see something. Yeah, I can change it. Yeah, I just put that as a goal. It's supposed to have been a goal. That's all it's supposed to have been. See, that's why I said a lot of this stuff. They don't tell you everything. They don't explain a lot of this stuff. And the whole point was just to have the goal of having $50 worth of stars. That's all it was. That's all. I wasn't looking for it, and I wasn't expecting. I've seen people drop 1,000 stars. That's $10. 1,000 stars. I ain't expecting everybody to do that, but I mean, if you give me $1 or a penny or whatever it is, I mean, as long as I know it's working, that's what I want. Over time, I want to be able to collect stars. As you know, if you come in, you like what you see, I'm reaping the benefit. Um, so I'm gonna go in here and see if I can fix that. I have to go into. A lot of people are not familiar with Facebook gaming, and a lot of times you have to go on their actual site and actually see exactly what you can do and what you can't do. There is a producer side. The time that I was streaming on Facebook, straight on Facebook, and actually sharing my uploads on Facebook, on YouTube, and what other platform I was doing. When I decided to put my investment into Restream, that's why it says live with Restream. So I'm not just streaming on one platform. I'm streaming on up to 5, according to what I'm paying. I'm paying $16 a month. Well, it's technically $19 a month. That's how much you normally pay. So and it can get higher than that. This stuff can be very expensive, very expensive. When you're on Streamlabs, now Streamlabs technically is cheap. It's not cheap. It's free at a point. Everything is free at a point. Even Facebook. Facebook has where you can actually buy ads or buy people to come and look at your stream. And a lot of people be looking at other people's streams. I look on a lot of foreign streams just to see exactly what they're doing. They're paying for the content. For the people to be able to put the content out. It's just like buying time, buying what do they call it on TV? Airtime. That's what it is. That's what they do. That's what they're paying. So everything has a price. I don't even care what you do, what you say. Everything is a cost. So now all I'm doing is now I can see my stream on Facebook and I can see my chat. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to go into my what is that, Creator Studio. And you know why I'm talking like this? Because I want everybody else that knows that's doing the same thing to know how to do it. A lot of people don't want to tell you how to do nothing. They want to keep all that stuff to themselves. I remember when I was trying to stream myself. A lot of people say, "Oh well, you got to figure it out for yourself. You got to Google it." Yeah, okay, I got you. I understand. And a lot of times you have to figure things out on your own because people only going to support you but so far. That's as far as they're going to go. They're not going to go as far as you think. Okay, my payout